Post-breakup isolation is so real and so important. You got to embrace this period of time when it's just you. It's just you. I know that it can be super hard, but let me tell you, this is what is going to heal you. And I've been through a lot of dark nights of the soul, a lot of isolation. And this was the only thing that really helped me to get to where I am today. Without it, I don't know who I would be. And I really want you to embrace it because I know I talk to you guys and you always tell me I'm so alone. My friends just sick and tired of hearing my bullshit. I just cannot even be around people anymore. And that's okay. If you can, that's okay. This is where you are going in and you're healing. I'm Coach Goldman, relationship and breakup coach. Today's session is going to be around the lonely chapter after a breakup, the isolation, the feeling also that you don't belong because you don't belong in your past and you don't know what the future holds. And you're like, what's going on? Who am I? What am I doing? Where am I going? But being alone is the best way, it's the best place to start rising. It's the best place. And I really want you to embrace it and not thinking that is a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, it's a wonderful thing. And you have to be alone. You have to be with your thoughts, with your emotions, with your shit. This is where you learn how to self-soothe. You probably have an anxious attachment style, and the anxious attachment style come from seeking external validation, constant external validation, which will lead you to nowhere. You don't want to need another external validation from no one. So when you are isolated, this is where you heal your anxious attachment style. I know that many people will tell you a lot of techniques and ways and tips and tricks about how to heal anxious attachment style and becoming more secure. But it all comes down to your ability to be alone without being lonely. The ability to be alone without being lonely. This is how you heal your anxious attachment style. And how you do that? It's 2 a.m. in bed. You sleep, you toss and turn. You can't relax your mind, your heart is racing, and this is where you start learning how to heal yourself, how to soothe yourself. This is something that it took me so long to realize and so long to actually be okay with. It's these nights when you go into bed, you just go into bed and you're like, holy shit, I'm fucked. This is going to be a long ass night. You know it's going to be a long night because you're not tired, because you slept so much, your heart is racing, your mind is just going crazy, there is no peace in your life at all, nothing is good. And you say to yourself, and I have nobody. Maybe not your family or friends, and of course not your spouse anymore. And it's super difficult. And this is where you sit with yourself and you learn how to self soothe. And how do you self soothe? Sitting with yourself and starting to trying to control the thoughts that comes, not entertaining the bad ones so much and reinforcing the good ones. There's a lot of things that you can actually proactively do. You put some music in the background, soft music, nothing to distract you. You are isolating yourself and you're not distracted. Also, you can try fasting, dry fasting, meaning not eating and not drinking, and being just in isolation to go within with the intention of going in. I know that many of you not eating or drinking because you're so depressed and you're so sad, understandably. But I want you to make it more intentional. And the way that you make it more intentional is by saying to yourself, I'm going to take this time intentionally to be with myself. This will help you grow. The isolation, to go to the gym alone, to do all these things just by yourself. You learn how to evaluate, appreciate, and be good with yourself. And then when you are so good with being alone and not being lonely, you acquire this skill. When you're single, you acquire this skill. And when you are acquiring this skill, when you go into a new relationship, you will not stay just because you need somebody to be with. You don't. You say, I know that I can be alone without being lonely, so I'm good. This is where you will not need a relationship or even a person. This is where you will go into a relationship because of a want. Say, I got so much to give. I want to be with you. I don't need you. And when you don't need a person, that's the most attractive thing that you can do. But you can get there only by doing this type of work on yourself. And I teach you guys all the time in the Rise of the Phoenix, my online healing coaching program. Now it's available for only $37 for a limited amount of time. So take advantage of it. And when you do the work and you realize who you are and you're fine with just being who you are or being who you are right now while you're becoming the person you want to become, this is the healing. This is the truth. This is the growth. And when you do that, isolation becomes blissful. It's not a curse anymore and it's not painful. And you don't think, oh my God, poor me, nobody wants me. No, you want you. You love you. And when you want you and you love you, there is no other entity that can give it to you, that can gift it to you. Many of you guys got cheated on or broken up with because you couldn't be alone. You couldn't be with yourself. So what happened? You accepted unacceptable behaviors. You tolerated things that you shouldn't tolerate, and you weren't celebrated in your relationship. And there you go, a cocktail of a toxic dysfunctional relationship, a person who doesn't love themselves and is willing to take everything, take all the shit from their partner. And when you did, this is where you basically just gave up on yourself. And when you give up on yourself, eventually people will give up on you. So isolation, it's not a curse, it's a blessing. You just need to shift the way that you look at it. And once you change the way that you look at it, this is so beautiful. And you will be empowered and you will embrace it. And you'll say, you know what? Good. I got this. I got this. And you will seek it even more often. This is where you truly gain wisdom. So if you need any kind of help, please check the links in the description below. Everything that you need is there. I'm here for you. I love you. God bless you. I'll see you again in the next one.